The idea of free energy has scientists and enthusiasts for over a century. From the early 19th century to modern times, numerous inventors have claimed to develop Overunity devices, systems that produce more energy than they consume. However, despite these breakthroughs, free energy technology has never reached widespread adoption. One controversial explanation for this suppression is the alleged historical conspiracy surrounding the lost civilization of Tartaria, a hidden chapter of world history that supposedly holds the key to advanced energy systems. One of the fundamental arguments behind the suppression of free energy technology is the rejection of ether physics. Traditionally, physics has been dominated by thermodynamics, which describes energy transformations primarily in terms of heat. However, proponents of free energy argue that electricity in the ether field operates under a different set of principles. Ether physics involves concepts such as dielectricity, magnetism, plasma, space, and counter space, elements that would redefine our understanding of energy and matter. During the early 20th century, ether physics was gradually replaced by quantum mechanics and relativistic theories, which many believe were deliberately introduced to obfuscate the real nature of energy. Charles Proteus Steinmetz, a prominent electrical engineer, explored the geometry of dielectric and magnetic lines of force, concepts that challenge conventional electrical physics. However, his contributions have been overshadowed by modern interpretations that favor mathematical abstractions over practical experimentation. The Tartarian conspiracy and technological suppression. Supporters of the Tartaria conspiracy theory argue that history has been rewritten to hide the true nature of our technological past. According to this theory, Tartaria was a vast and technologically advanced civilization that mastered free energy technology long before the Industrial Revolution. This knowledge was systematically erased following events such as the Great Mud Flood, which allegedly wiped out Tartarian infrastructure and allowed the global elite to establish their control over modern science and technology. The suppression of free energy is linked to the interests of powerful factions that maintain the status quo. If energy were freely available, centralized energy monopolies, such as oil, gas, and electric industries, would become obsolete. This economic and political threat is believed to be the driving force behind the suppression of inventors like Nikola Tesla and John Bedini, whose work on wireless power transmission and self-sustaining generators posed a challenge to the existing power structure. Alien influence and historical manipulation. A more controversial aspect of the Tartaria theory suggests that humanity itself is the product of extraterrestrial intervention. Some believe that after the fall of Constantinople in 1453, new human groups were introduced to Earth as part of a controlled experiment. This perspective implies that major historical events, including the suppression of free energy, are orchestrated by elite factions with extraterrestrial alliances. The Royal Society, the banking elite, and secretive organizations are often accused of controlling scientific progress to ensure humanity remains dependent on traditional energy sources. The Tartaria historical plot conspiracy presents a compelling alternative narrative that challenges mainstream history. While many dismiss these ideas as pseudoscience, the fact remains that free energy technology has been consistently ignored, ridiculed, or actively suppressed. Whether due to economic interests, political control, or deeper cosmic forces, the truth behind free energy remains elusive. If humanity can break free from the chains of historical manipulation, a future powered by limitless energy may finally become a reality.